This 6-hole, very competitive match screams tactics. And when I say tactics, I mean some of the wrong tactics. I select the one club on one of these holes that left me in a very questionable position. We are joined by ex-Premier League and England footballer Danny Mills at his home track of Panel Golf Club. And what a day we have for it. Let's play a Stableford match over 6 holes. And it's safe to say in this video, I learn a lot about my game and where I'm at after my recent lessons.
So you get 9 shots roughly over 18.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll play exactly the same handicap. I'll play off scratch. So this is a real test. You're in your own backyard.
Not sure that helps.
Well, I need a little bit of advice, so you can tell me where to aim and tell me some lines.
If you want to aim. So you're a big hitter, aren't you? They've taken out quite a lot of trees.
So are you.
Well, I mean, just straight, really.
We see that bunker where those the right bunker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the line.
I'll let you lead the way once it's ready to go.
I'll have a bash.
I was running on the range because obviously I was using your T-peg. It felt very high for me, but I can 100% see why.
Yeah.
You go orange
It's an orange
T-peg.
tee.
Whereas I see it like below a pink.
That's because you're better than me.
Also because I squeeze it out there and don't launch it.
Right, let's try the new driver.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a bit right, but it'll be okay.
Is it okay there?
Yeah.
Soft. Near those little stumps, isn't it? There's a more room right than you think.
The only problem is you get blocked out by that tree.
For your second?
Yes.
Okay.
So ideally, you can keep it as tight left as you want.
Okay.
If you aim for the left-hand bunker.
You're okay still there?
Yes.
Okay.
So that could be perfect.
Well, I'm hoping that is, yeah. It's right where you told me to go.
Damn.
Whoa, I was a little bit nervous over that tee shot, not gonna lie.
Well, it's a tough.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one, this course. The first 5 or 6 holes are quite difficult.
That's good because we're going to be playing every single one of them in this vlog.
But obviously from back there, the trees on the right open up a little bit more. And it's easy to think, I don't want to go in the trees right, I'll pull it left.
So it's like, in the summer, do you have to watch out for that?
So sometimes I'll hit an iron.
Okay.
If it's running.
Yeah.
Because then you're leaving maybe an 8 iron in.
And you're staying short of that bit that cuts in on the left.
It's not so much that it's this, if you push it right. Because when the tee box is on the right hand side, obviously you tend to aim a little.
Yeah, aim down the left a little bit.
You get blocked out by the leafy trees.
So it's beautiful here. Not a cloud in the sky. Look at us. So where will you end up here, Dan? You
I think I was just, I didn't really, I was hoping you videoed it.
Well, unfortunately the shot trace is coming afterwards.
Oh, there you go. Pick and place everywhere. See, this is the problem. I said to you, you go right, you're blocked out by this tree.
Yeah, you can definitely see why you would be blocked out by the tree. Okay, what are you going with?
I've got 7.
So you actually have a shot here, because stroke index 9. So you're going 7 iron. That flag looks like it's towards the front of the screen.
Yeah, red's towards the front. So I'm going to try.
Which way does the green sort of fall?
Not really. I'm going to try and fade it around the tree a little bit. Could easily hit the tree. That's the problem. I'm brave. Cut. No, I didn't. Stayed straight.
Soft. You're okay there though.
Right distance.
Hey, now you get to chest out the chipping over a bunker. The soft, floaty one.
Yeah, we'll be trying.
What have you got to the back edge?
190 to the back.
Because it must be quite a big green, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add a few yards onto that. I'm going with this mentality that I did some work with Carl Morris. He's like one of the top golf performance coaches.
It's winter golf as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not going very far.
Yeah.
But he was saying if 80% of all golfers just played to a backyardage. I think what we all do, we all miss hit it a little bit, don't we? So he said, give me a call if you basically go over every green, which we're not going to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play to a backyardage. So 161, I'd usually go and hit a 7, but I'm actually going to go and hit a soft 6. I'm going to go with that theory. Feels strange for me to do, but I'm going to stick with it.
Quite close to the front. Yeah, what you got? What, you 161, haven't you?
Yeah. This looks good for distance.
Starting to turn.
Trying to turn.
It's thinking about it.
So I'm over the moon with that shot.
Pin eye, take it.
That felt really good. The theory. Because I would definitely have tried 7 iron there. You hit 7, didn't you?
Yeah.
In the past, I would have definitely gone 7 and tried to just give it an absolute, not a tonk, but I'd have to have hit a perfect shot to get there.
I think in the winter, because the ground's a bit softer, you tend to take a bit more ground than when you would in the winter.
Did you take an extra club in the winter?
Yes, and I think also because the ground's softer, you don't get as much recoil. You know, if you're on a mat.
Yeah, you get that sort of bounces.
Well, it's like running on the road.
Yeah.
And running on the grass.
Yes.
You lose an awful lot of running on the grass simply because it's softer.
This is where it's working great. Danny's giving me running lessons and I'm doing golf lessons.
all about learning.
I'm going for some long, slow jogs up hills.
This is midwinter. This is Yorkshire's finest.
So it's absolutely pure. Hey, look at this shot here. Pin high. That was me with playing the old 6-iron instead of 7. And Danny's just pin high here on the left.
And I know this sounds like such a simple one, but I can't believe how many times I've still got to convince club golfers to make this decision of hitting one club more. I've said it before, this is the quickest route to lowering your scores, hitting more greens, and this is some real proof in the pudding. Let's move on to the next shot.
This is your prime opportunity, pal, to play the soft little chip. Or maybe not the full soft one, but actually test yourself with that new technique.
Don't put me under more pressure.
I'm playing against you.
Oh, yeah.
In your own backyard, I need to do something. I need to barrack you a little bit. Oh, stop it.
I'll take it.
Take it!
It's not my best, but I'll take it.
What a shot that was! What did you play it with?
58.
Nice.
Does that give me?
No, no, not on the first hole. I need to see what this putter's doing. So it's is it even roll is how you say it?
Yeah.
Because isn't it because the fact they're all milled from one piece?
Yeah, they just. I bought it by accident, effectively. No, you know when I went to buy a putter, and I thought, you have your ideas. I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
And it was about 5 or 6 years ago, and the guy just went, you know what? Try this, and it just worked. I mean, it's 35 inch. It's a bit long, but
Mine's quite short. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, and it just felt good. So I think I'm on my third now.
Well, if it's not broke,
well,
fix it.
That's the theory.
Right. So you got a shot here. That's for 4 net. Oh God. This basically means this has to drop. I think. I'm going to leave it in. So it's a little bit down off the right, would you say?
No, I go left to right, it'll go.
Left to right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking some real trust from you now. You're saying it with a smirk on your face. No, just. Okay, fair. I did not see that. That's almost a lie of the land is the opposite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's...
Does everything fall down the hill then?
Yeah, effectively.
Okay, because that's a real deceptive green. Okay. Well, I would have been at the tripod if it went on the line I was going on.
I'm even helping him out.
Yeah, well, I told you'd have to help me out. You've got that for 4-3. Ooh, I thought I was just going to come round.
You can have that.
Thank you very much. I'm quite happy with my opening hole there. In or out?
In's fine for me.
Do you keep it in all the time?
Yeah, I can't see it without it. I just have this visual. I just have this visual thing.
Is that you have these two? Is this all how you always mark your ball?
Yeah.
As well?
So that's. I'll probably miss this one now. If I missed this will be quite embarrassing, won't it? missing from here.
Ah, lovely. 4-3.
But I have a theory that if I aim for the pin,
Yeah.
and I miss the pin, it goes in. If I aim for if I take it out,
Yeah.
suddenly I'm thinking, where do I?
Okay, so it's almost like your small target focus.
It's almost like I know the pin's the middle of the hole, so I'm going to aim for the pin because it's in the middle.
In terms of pace and sort of way up the ball to enter as well.
I'm not going to rattle it 4 foot past. I'm not going to have that. I'm not brave enough to go 4 foot past. So if it hits the pin and bounces out, it's because I've absolutely walloped it.
Yeah. I quite like that tactic.
It's more likely for me. I think a lot of amateurs that don't put the ball way past the hole, more often than not, the pin probably helps you rather than hinders you.
Well, it's a stat here. If you're a golfer, if you hit a putt from where I was, let's say already put more than 18 inches past, it actually never has a chance of going in. So that whole theory of hitting it 2 foot past, never up, never in, is absolutely rubbish. It doesn't actually have a chance of going in because the hole is not big enough to take that. It'll lip out or it'll hit it pin or come out. Right, okay, I'm 1 point behind after feeling like I played that hole absolutely beautifully. Textbook, in fact. Good drive, good 6-iron, 2 putt, lovely little chip.
If it's a medal, I'll take a par on that all day long.
Yeah, it's a tough start. So next, par 4, looks like it swings up the hill to a lovely
Par
little wall.
Par 4 swings round to the left. I've got a new bunker on the left.
I've done a lot of work here, haven't they, over the last...
Yeah, so we're off to winter tees.
Yeah.
Normally it's 30, 40 yards further back.
Right, you're on us, sir. You're 1 point in the lead.
Where you don't want to be is where I'm probably going to end up now.
Nah, come on. You got that technique.
It's up the right-hand side.
Now you're giving me a bit of advice on the putt. I'll listen to your advice. You got to listen to my advice here. Do you not think you should use that line on your ball to line up?
No, I don't know why I don't do that.
Okay. Oh, you've munched it. Oh.
Get over it.
Oh, get over it.
I'll take that.
It's miles over it.
Oh yeah, it's because the forward tees.
That was a lovely drive.
You know when you're used to thinking you're back further?
Yeah. How does that ball position feel?
Yeah, that was fine. I said, I always think if I keep hitting it, if I keep striking it well, I'll be okay.
You'll get trust in it.
Yeah.
So for reference, it was like up here and here, whereas now we've gone sort of a little bit back and the hand's not pushed forward a little bit further this way.
Oh, perfect. Little bit of draw, bounce left.
I'm very happy with those two drives. Whoa.
Although you are on the high side.
Now he says that.
I said go over the bunker. I said go over the bunker. You've gone way right of it. Don't be blaming me if you can't hit a good shot.
Okay, 80 yards. Everything moves right to left, you said.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go 50. I'm feeling because it's above my feet. You know, I know what you mean. It's quite tricky how that's above my feet.
Obviously, the further you are back, coming in with sort of like 6 irons, whatever, doesn't take a lot to get a bit too much draw on it, and all of a sudden it's down the bank and in the bushes.
OB. Any shots here for you?
Don't think so.
Good. That music to my ears.
Don't know.
We'll say no then. I'm going to aim a little bit right because I'm thinking it's still going to move a little bit. Even though I've only got a short club, that slope actually has a bit more of an effect than if I had a long club in terms of start line.
Oh, lovely. Not bad.
We've got a chance.
Give you 2 putts from there.
You obviously seen me putt.
auto 2 putt.
Oh, you got it, Danny?
About 65 yards.
What's your go-to for this then? How are you thinking?
54.
I know what you mean here. You're sort of playing into the slope, aren't you?
You're playing up the green, whereas it's not so bad if you're in close, but if you're playing a long way out,
Yeah.
and suddenly it starts to drift, and you get a bit of width, and all of a sudden, it doesn't take a lot to be disastrous.
I look quite close there, from this angle anyway.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Still 2 putting. Pull it left.
Go.
Oh, got a bit cute on it.
Door's just creeped open.
Let him back
now,
in.
Second hole.
This one's worked out.
Come on then. How are you going to play this one?
Like I did on the practice green.
Which is? Talk me through it.
Just going to try and open it up a little bit and get a little bit of height to try and stop it.
Yeah, I mean, because it's winter greens, you don't need too much of that height, do you?
Yeah.
Just need a little bit. I wouldn't even try and open the face, really. I'd just play it normal. Yeah, I'd go normal. I'd go narrower.
Feet together.
Good contact.
It's not bad.
I think there, Danny, like you almost went full like.
Yeah, I started to go back to I forgot about standing narrow.
Yeah, and I think that would have been a great opportunity just to play with your 58 or 60 open face slightly, but just normal shot.
Yeah.
Because you're going uphill. Like any time that ball's landing on the upslope like this, it's going to be a bit of a cushion anyway. So you're going to have that as a bit of a backstop. It's just me. See what, you've got to be on your game round here to play some good golf, haven't you?
Well,
In the summer.
in the summer, it sounds daft, but it's quite. If you're a bit further back, it's quite easy to de-green it.
Oh no, I can see it. Because
just-
this is fast here.
They just keep going.
Fast and everything comes off the slope, so it's going to be left to right. Yeah, that was 4 right.
I'll give you that.
That's very kind of you. That was a very bad putt. 4-2 for me. Nice putt.
Oh, I thought about it.
That's mad. Looking at it from this distance and from here, it looks like it should move that way. But because obviously the slope and here has such a big impact.
I think that's why playing different, when you play your own course,
Yeah.
you get to know what's happening.
If I'd have learned from you on the first, I'd have definitely wanted to play that down this way, as in right to left.
Yeah, but you can see now if you come in from sort of high, you land and it just starts rolling.
It's a nice addition, that bunker. Very nice addition.
It'll save a few balls in those bushes.
Won't yours now? So
Your honour.
My honour. We're even Stevens points-wise. Stroke index 17. We're even Stevens on points, 4 each after 2. Yeah, we're level pegging. What's the line here then, Danny?
See where the shadow is off the left-hand bunker?
Yeah.
If you sort of the end of the shadow.
Okay, so I was like,
it bends round to the right, so everything will fall right.
I'm gonna go this side of the tee as my little bit of a tactic, taking into account all the knowledge that I've learned to this day from the likes of Chris Rice, Carl Morris, Costantino Rocca. So very fortunate to have those lessons. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna put that fairway finder up the left, curl it back in. That's the feeling I'm going for.
If you land it in the shadow,
Okay.
then it'll fall to the right.
It's a little bit.
That'll be fine. Be over the bunker from here. I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm getting old, I can't see that far.
Well, I can't see that far either. So you and me both. I just didn't quite get the one, a bit high in the face. Didn't really trust it. I guess that's a hard thing about not playing your own course. So down into the line here is that left bunker, and then just let it sort of that shadow coming in. Beautiful ball that.
Needs to cut a bit. Yeah, it's over the bunker.
Beautiful hit that. That was smoked that.
That's all right. Do you know what? It's not the worst. It's just it's a slightly harder shot because again, everything slopes that way.
180. Tell you what, it's a good hit. Both of us there.
Yeah. Well, again, you're 50 yards further forward.
How's that ball position feeling?
Yeah, no, good.
Does it feel like your hands are way better than what you were?
Feels like I'm middling it a bit more.
Out the middle of the face?
Yeah.
Nice. What are you thinking here?
So, well, you can see this slopes massively left to right. That's why. So normally, I mean, off the backs, you probably, unless it's some, you get lots of rolls. You'd be a bit further back. It's gettable in 2 as a par 5.
And line-wise here, you have to play left of the green.
Well, I'll be aiming over this left-hand bunker.
Okay.
My line will be the middle of the left bunker.
Okay. What
Obviously,
club?
7 iron. Obviously, it's below my feet. You don't really want to go long here.
What's on your ball there?
That's Waterville. It's a rabbit or hare.
That's in Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's very cool. When did you play there?
Played there last summer. We'll play there again this summer.
Special place.
So yeah,
there.
I'm going ideally over the middle of the bunker.
And no shot here, stuck in next 17. I only just missed that bunker there.
I tell you, it rolls round a fair bit. So look at it drift because it's below my feet.
Stuffed. Is it over the bunker?
Yes. Whether it's
Sounded like green.
Whether it's held on.
Are you playing any programs this year?
I will do. I haven't really looked at the diary yet, see what's on, but yeah. I love playing different courses.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a real test of your
I've never
handicap.
played golf in Ireland.
Have you not?
No,
Oh,
I'd
it's
love
amazing. Waterville, Hogshead.
Where is that? What part of Ireland?
Southern, as far southwest as you can get.
Yeah.
You can't get any. You're basically in the sea.
It's the opposite to where the Open is this year.
Yes.
Literally,
Yeah.
that can't go any
Have
further
you not
north.
even played the Old Head?
No.
Oh, you have to play that. It's one of the most stunning courses I've ever played.
You got there for like a week or so, and
Yeah.
like.
There's so many beautiful courses. It's like Scotland.
Yeah, I mean, I just love Scotland.
Yeah.
Like, we went up last year.
It's going to rain. You'll get a day like today, then tomorrow it'll rain.
I went to Scotland last year. We played. Where did we play? We played Panmure, which was stunning,
Yeah.
and we played. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It'll come to me in a second.
There's so many up there though that are just stunning courses.
Right, I've got 170. I'm going to have 6 iron, like we had down the first.
I would keep it.
That house probably for me is a good line, isn't it?
Yeah. Because again, it's below your feet, isn't it? It's going to fade a little bit right. It'll roll right when it lands.
And roll right. Okay.
Unless you put a load of backspin on it and stick it dead.
Ah well, there we go.
You are the pro.
I quite like this. I really like this, in fact.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Ooh, I didn't see it bounce. Do you usually see it bounce?
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. It's a
Bit of a dip down.
there's a little ridgy type.
What's your best score around here then?
7 over.
Nice. What's the course record? Not that
Oh.
I'm going for it, by the way.
People have played this 9, 10 under probably.
Is that in because you said it held the
As
June
the English Junior Championships or one of their qualifiers.
started it a little bit far left, really. I think.
Well, again, you see, I think
I was listening to your advice.
summer you'll get a bounce and it will.
Filter in more.
Yes.
Feels like you need to know quite a lot of that round here. Like
Well, it's,
the little nooks, the little crannies, like moving in, moving off.
It's not flat. It's Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, there's a lot of hills. So I don't know if I've held on.
I could have gone a club more there. Or maybe I got it a little heavy, to be fair. Like
Winter golf, though. That's scoring in the winter doesn't bother me so much.
When do you start like thinking about your score more then?
I think once you get the proper tees, get to sort of end of March, April, and I'm on the green. When the greens are good.
Yeah, like opening the season.
Yeah, because I think putting this time
Oh,
of
you're
year.
sound there.
Putting this time of year is a little bit.
The lottery, I guess.
You can get the odd bobble and.
Right, I'm club short. Nice shot, Danny. Well, I was trying out Carl's method, trying to play back edge, because I could have easily got 7 iron there. I think I gripped down, so usually I hit 6 iron like gripping there. I gripped down to there, and I think I got it like a little bit fat, which is why we've come, well, you could argue 3 yards short of the front, but more importantly, probably 15, 20 yards short of the flag. Right, okay. I think I'm just going to go with putter here, just because of the conditions right now. I think that's the best option. So I always use the saying, if you can put it, put it. If you can chip it, run it. Last resort, get it in the air. Now, I'm sort of stuck halfway between a bit of a putt and a chip, but I'm just feeling, but the ground being a bit soft, putt is definitely the percentage play. So left to right, all the way down there. This is a par 5, so just give yourself a chance. Go! Oh, it just took a bit of a hop, you know. I hadn't had a chance.
So the winter green, little bobbles. I mean, the green's been good, Nick, actually, but
yeah, they are.
Take it away.
That's a little birdie. It's a 4 for 3, 7 points through 3
Winter
holes.
golf.
Come on, steady away.
Gotta get
Best
it to the
I've
holes.
been in a while.
Oh, what did I just say?
Get into the hole.
Get it to the hole. Get it to the hole. Didn't get it.
That's fine.
Didn't get it to the hole.
Still bow tied.
I'll take a birdie on that.
2 good birdies, yeah. Right, so
But in the summer, it's a difficult green because it's.
I can imagine you can end up down there quite easily.
Might have happened to mine.
Sort of got a kick off here and
Yeah,
gone
it's
down.
very. You can see from where you are, it just falls very, very quickly.
So anything that sort of pitches around here in the summer, when it's fast, when it's firm, could end up down here in the trees, and then that is a very tricky chip. What have we got coming up next? Wolf.
But the tee box is quite far forward. Winter tee box. But it's about the approach shot. That's what it's all about, really.
Is it heavily guarded?
Yes.
Yes.
A definitive.
Yeah.
Yes.
No sitting on the fence there, just yes. Some good scoring here. 2 birdies. You had 4 for 3 at the start.
See, normally summer tees will be back.
Oh, then it really forces you up the right wing a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I think they're just trying to protect it over the winter, which I don't have an issue with because it means you get a better course in summer.
No, but it's mad because a lot of people do, don't they? Not saying here, but in general, a lot of people go, oh, can we just do the normal
Winter
tees?
golf for me is about striking the ball, playing, having a walk, keeping that swing moving.
How often do you play in the winter then?
Still try and get, if it's not raining, try and get out once a week at least.
Nice.
On the course. And
Any
then
practice?
go once or twice a week. It's like anything, if you don't practice, you don't get better. Fact.
It's amazing how many people we have on the channel and they want to get better, but they just don't practice. Like, they just don't do anything. And I'm like,
See, so it's 330 to the middle. So that puts you in with probably an awkward distance.
yeah, it gives you maybe 50, 60 yards. Oh, you're not going with driver?
No.
Not going, why?
Because I don't want to.
But why?
Because I don't need to. So see, if you drive it dead straight,
Yeah,
from here you'll hit that second group of bushes.
okay. So you've got to go more like over the silver birch.
So yeah, you've got to go dead straight. See, my tendency sometimes to fade it.
Yeah.
If I fade it, I end up in that clump of bushes.
I think you should get driver up.
So for the sake of,
I think you should get driver up.
yeah, well, we'll see. I've got a shot.
You're really utilising that shot here. Still try to talk you into it. Oh, you smoked that. Guessing that's perfect.
That's not bad. Oh, see, that's gone past them.
Wow, that was like a missile. Jeez, that's nearly got a green.
Yeah, but look how far it rolls round.
Still going driver. Still
See,
going
that's
driver.
why I didn't take driver.
Still going driver. It's not turned me off hitting driver, that.
Well, they keep it left.
Is that your 3-iron?
It's it's the UDI. So it's
So you said before you've taken out forward, was it?
yeah, because I tend to hit it a bit better.
And just a bit more.
And a bit more I tend to hit my irons better than I hit me forwards. So it's like, well,
3-iron's going to suit you better.
at that
to the
sort of
iron.
distance,
You'd probably hit that 240.
yeah.
Yeah. It'd be embarrassing now if that's past my driver. Right, come on. Silver birch.
But as you can see, anything
Just
rolls round
round.
massively. Could be in a bunker.
Rip that.
Could be in the bunker.
I think I saw it bounce short.
Oh, he's hoping now. He's hoping.
I'm just putting that into the universe that bounced short.
He's manifesting. He's manifesting. He's like that. He's on his knees. Please be short of the bunker.
Now, I've always got a thing to it. You play sport at an extremely high level, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, definitely.
Played it. Yeah. Didn't always play it well.
But the mental aspect of golf is,
So much harder.
yeah. Well, okay, do you think it is?
Oh. The ball does it. So moving ball sports,
Yeah.
it becomes what I would say learned instinct.
Okay.
You practice often and often enough. You throw me a ball, I'll just do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I've learnt to do that, and you adjust on the fly. And
React to whatever's put in front of you.
yeah, if I throw you a ball, you just catch it.
Yeah.
You don't think about catching it.
Yes.
Your body just goes, I catch the ball.
Yes.
Golf, the ball is still.
Yeah.
There's a lot to think about. There's a lot that can go wrong.
Okay.
And I think so that's why the mental aspect of golf is much, much harder, because you're stood over the ball going, well, I could thin it, I could fat it, I could slice it, I could hook it, I could not get me weight forward. There's so.
Okay.
Whereas if a ball comes in, I just go kick it in the stand.
Oh, okay, so it's more the fact that you got a lot of time to think about it as opposed to it
Yes.
being something that's happening.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess like a bit like a penalty.
Yeah, oh, without a doubt. And it's like the pressure of the first tee is horrific. There's
Worse than
nothing-
taking a pen.
Oh, there's nothing worse than stood on the first tee outside the clubhouse. Everybody watching, going, this guy used to play football. I bet he's a scratch golfer. Shank.
You're talking like you've done that from experience.
Done it once or twice.
Tell you what, I'm in the bunker, aren't I?
Yeah.
Me manifesting that in the universe has not worked at all. Just listen to you. 3-iron. I don't actually carry a 3-iron, so I go 4-iron 3-wood.
So normally from the summer tees back to be landing round about this little bush sort of line. But you can see again if you're high right,
It's a tough pitch, isn't it?
it's way above your feet. You don't want to pull it left. So actually, but it's a brave line to go over these trees and land.
But still, you're gonna end up behind the trees.
Yeah, and then because obviously everything falls. So it's a tricky first opening 5 or 6 holes.
I would definitely say one of some of the hardest I've played recently. And even when it's soft like this and the ball's actually sitting down.
Well, you saw how far mine came round.
Yeah. Well, yours pitched like here and it's scooted all the way around.
You can see in the summer, that could almost end up.
I see a ball plugged in the side of that bunker there, and I really hope that's not mine.
Well, if it is, I'm sorry, not.
I can see. We're not playing football now.
Oh yeah, I want to win.
Well, we're drawing right now, and we've got 3 to go.
So I mean, that's probably 6 inches above my feet.
Yeah, easily.
You know,
Now, how far you got?
Probably about 85 yards.
What are you playing it with?
I've got a 54, which is generally my sort of go-to.
Okay. Anything you do different when it's above your feet?
Do you know what? I've tended to just drop that left foot back.
Just feel that you can clear yourself a little bit.
Yeah, just so we can get out the way. I'll go down the shaft a little bit
Yeah.
to try and eliminate, I guess, the low point. Keep going. Yeah, a bit short.
Yeah, nice shot. I actually think these shots are harder when it's that far above your feet with a shorter club than having like 7-iron, 8-iron.
Yeah, because then it's not a full swing, is
No,
it?
not a full swing.
Yeah.
And actually, when you have more loft in your hand, relative to the shot that you're hitting, the ball will start further left, straight off the
Yeah.
face, with more loft than it does with like a 7-iron or in like a 4-iron.
It's never easy.
Yeah, this is the 3-iron Danny hit off
Yeah.
the tee. How long have you had it in the bag?
A while. They're all custom. I mean,
These are cool. It's a bit of a...
little ferals. My guy Steve at Tourish, who does them all.
Any reason for the orange and...
Because the bag had orange and bits and pieces.
It's a good enough reason.
and the orange stripes on the ball. bit of OCD, effectively.
Did you have that when you were playing?
Yes.
Like, what was it? What was your superstition?
It's not so much, it's more a case of you control the controllables.
Yeah.
So you're trying to eliminate any abnormalities.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
So what becomes routine and habits? Are they superstitions? Not really.
I guess like you have a routine for every golf shot,
Yes,
so it's like...
yeah.
like-
So
like
it comes. So you turn up with your clubs, with your tees that you want, with your ball marker. If suddenly you're missing something, it gets in your head.
So
you're trying
what
to
did you do
eliminate-
then when you're playing?
You're trying to eliminate anything that can go wrong.
Yeah.
There's so much that can go wrong in a football match. Obviously, there's so many moving parts. But I want my boots, my shin pads, my right drink.
Yeah.
All those things that I can control, I'm happy. Because the rest is so much that goes wrong that I'm not happy about.
Yeah.
You've got enough to worry about.
And if you had one of those things out of place, would you not feel right walking on the pitch?
No, it takes a bit of a mental adjustment to get over it.
But
And you can learn to do that. But it's not easy.
But I guess 99% of the time you would have all your own kit and know your own
because
kit.
you make sure it becomes habits, idiosyncrasies,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
I used to have the superstition, not that I played at a high level like you, but for golf, like I'd only ever put my left shoe on first.
Well, yeah, and it becomes silly little things, doesn't it? And you start, and it gets in your head.
I need you to play the shot, because this is the one that you were playing on the range.
What have you got, 50, 60 yards?
I got 50 in my hand. It wasn't driving off the tee, I can confirm that now.
I did tell you.
I know you did. I was getting brave.
Local knowledge. Refuse to listen. I've also got a shot on this hole, by the way.
I know that. God, not that you want to win here, or what?
I'm just saying. Back of the green, spin.
I should have loads on it. Did it?
Yeah, it stopped.
Ah.
Came back about a foot. Good shot. I take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so tough that below the level of the green is such a tough one.
Which is why, sort of, the driver, you've almost got to pitch it in those bushes.
Up the right.
Yeah.
Which is why it's not driver, I guess, isn't it, really?
Well, from the back tees it would be, but from that position it's not.
So I'm quite happy with that from there. That was a really tough shot. Inside here, we're... Oh.
See what your putting's like.
Well, if you read the putts for me, I'm all right. I'm happy with that. That was such a tough shot. It's like, when it's blind like that, I try and have a few practice swings where I can see where I'm trying to land it, and then almost then like close my eyes a little bit to get a feeling of what I'm then putting into the shot.
I think there's nothing worse than a blind shot.
No, it's the hardest shot. I'd say second hardest shot in golf after a blind 50-yard uphill bunker shot.
Yeah. Blind shots are...
And I think
hard
there's just
work.
another really important point. When playing a long bunker shot, I'm not trying to attempt this with like my 58 degree. I've, in this case, used my 50 degree and played it the same as if I was in a green side bunker. That way, I limit the risk, I don't have to hit it as hard, and it really gives me the best chance of getting it on the green. So the moral of the story here with this shot is use a lot less loft.
Big putt this, you got a shot. Well, that's just come outside the circle of friendship there.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
It's getting like that now, yeah?
I won't help you read it then.
Fair enough.
It's downhill.
I think I've got enough of the green reading now from you. Just look at the slope there. Get in. That was going off the green.
That was about 10 feet past.
Back-to-back birdies. There we go. Whew, that putt's just got a little bit longer now because that's now for the half. And I definitely thought that was for the win.
That's unbelievable. That's down the slope almost.
Hey, you said walking off one of the greens.
Leave the pin in.
Leave the pin in. If it hits the pin and goes in, it's always the right
pace. Any
pace.
difference whether the pin was in or out?
I genuinely think that might have bobbled over that. It's hard to say. Yeah. But I think you know what makes a difference with it being small at the bottom? You know if it goes all the way down the same?
Oh, the thick pins, sometimes you have to take it out.
Yeah.
Did you see that bobble at the end?
Well, I just think it was the pressure. That meant a lot more. That was then for the half, not the win.
I just missed it again.
Oh, dearie me.
Dearie me.
2 to go, 1 in the lead, back-to-back birdies. That's right, mate. I'll give you the lead if you want.
That's terrible.
And let's wrap up the final 2 holes of this vlog. This is the 6th hole at Panel Golf Club and the 5th for me and Danny. I'm taking a 1-shot lead into the stroke index 1. So he has a shot here, but it's a tough one. Tough tee shot, followed by an even tougher approach with out of bounds lurking just behind the green. First up, me. And I hit driver, and this is probably one of my worst drives of the day. I thought it was going to be all right, but it ended up down that left in the clag. Danny down the left too, but in a slightly better position. He was able to advance this all the way up towards the green. Unfortunately for me, I ended up in even the thicker stuff, which meant all I could do is literally hit and hope with a really lofted club. I selected wedge here, and I just battered this as hard as I could. And to be honest with you, it came out better. This leaving me around 70 yards to the flag. And I was pulling on all of my knowledge from my lesson with Costantina Rocca and with Anders, trying to feel like I'm not getting through. And how didn't that go in? How didn't that go in? This put me in tight for 3. But Danny was here for 2, and he's got a shot here. So he put a putt within sort of the bin lid. And this left me, 4 foot from my par, which I missed, which is a bogey and only
Zero sincerity right there.
Which is damaging for my score. Danny wrapped it up with a bit of a gimme, and this was him with 1 shot in the lead, heading down the last. He made a 4 for 3. I made a 5 for 1. That's a 2-shot swing. Now this is the 7th hole at Panel Golf Club. A little bit of a tactical hole. You just need to hit an iron over the mounds in front of you. Danny did a great job of this, slight up the right-hand side, and this put the pressure right back on me. I'm 1 behind. I need to force something. I need to make a score. Otherwise, I'm going to lose this match. I hit a good one. I went with 4-iron. Danny went with 4-iron too, leaving us both wedges in. He lays his one in close. I'm not going to lie. My heart dropped. I knew I was totally up against this, but I played a really nice 50 degree from around 110 yards. And this, I thought it was in. And just at the last second. How did that miss? It's safe to say that was game, set, and match. A 4 for 2 for me, meaning that Danny just had to 2 putt from here to seal a 1-point victory, which he did. I mean, I think he was a little gutted he didn't get it. And this left the scores on the doors.
Two pretty good putts, to be fair.
Final scores, Danny Mills, 14 points, and myself, 13 points. But I'm not going to lie, over 6 holes, being 1 under par, I'm quite happy with my progression heading into Open qualifying in the next 2 months.